In this video, I'm going to show you all of the tools that you're going to need to build a complete Stormtrooper. So the biggest thing that we're going to be doing with this Stormtrooper is trimming all of the excess plastic away. So we need a lot of tools to be able to do that trimming. So the first thing I have are these trimming scissors. They've got a nice little curved tip at the end that'll help you get around those curves in the armor really nicely. So you need a good pair of trimming scissors with the little curved tip. You'll also need an X-Acto knife because we're going to be doing a lot of cuts down the armor to snap it off, and some sort of straight edge to help you with those cuts. But the most important cutting tool that you can use for this armor is going to be your dremel. So this dremel is going to be used not only to cut, but also to sand. And it's really good for all those curves on all those pieces of the armor. You're going to be sanding down a lot, trimming down a lot. A Dremel is going to be your best friend. I bought the Dremel 3000. Comes in a nice little box, but it also comes with a nice selection of cutting and sanding pieces that you're going to need. But trust me, you're going to need to buy more of these as you go along as well. Once you're done trimming all the pieces, dremeling them down, getting them in the shape that you need and the fit that you want, you're going to need a lot of sandpaper. So stock up on this. This will help you get that fine sanding done once all the dremeling of the curves has been completed. And then you're going to need some tape, because as you fit specifically forearms, shins, calves, get those pieces together, you're going to need to be able to hold them in place while you make your marks for the rest of the cutting and the fitting and the trimming. So a good roll of painter's tape. And then when it's time to glue things and fit pieces together, E6000 is going to be your best friend. This is a very, very strong glue, but it's also removable with the right pressure. So if you make a mistake, if you need to adjust something, it will come off with the right pressure and it will not damage the armor. Of course, you're going to need some super glue. Everybody needs super glue. There will be pieces that you have to super glue together. And when you've glued your pieces together, the E6000 is going to need to sit overnight. So you're going to need a way to keep those pieces in place overnight. Your painter's tape will help. Also, what is called rare earth magnets. These are super strong magnets. You're going to want to be careful with them because they will pinch you if you get them stuck on your fingers, and it will hurt. But rare earth magnets, and then a variety of different clamps that you can use to hold the pieces together. So I invested in a whole bunch of different clamps, different sizes, different styles that will help you along your way as well. And finally, you're going to need the stuff for what we call the strapping or the connecting of all the pieces, as well as how you're going to wear the armor. So for that, you're going to need a whole bunch of black nylon. You're going to need some black elastic nylon. You're going to need a whole bunch of rivets. So they look like this. They come with little washers and a tool to install those rivets. It's meant specifically for that. And a whole lot of snaps. This is what we're going to use to snap the elastic and the nylon to the different pieces of the armor. And in order to set the snaps, you're going to need a snap setter tool. So I have one of these, which allows us to set those snaps in the vinyl, in the elastic, and go on. And then you could also use down the road when we get to the holster, you'll need some sort of leather hole punch tool to get that holster ready to go. So there you have it, the tools needed to get started on this amazing Stormtrooper kit. If you want to see the whole process, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're going to be posting videos as often as we can of all the different pieces, from the shoulder bells to the thighs to the chest to this helmet. We're going to build them all, and I'm going to take you along with me. Like this video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.